everyone brace!
Oh, Jesus.
This is nuts!
13-year-old Sukanya Roy from Scranton, Pennsylvania won the 84th National Scripps Spelling Bee after correctly spelling Symatricus. Celebrations in her hometown spun out of control as spelling bee hooligans clashed with police and smashed shop windows up and down the Dictionary and Thesaurus district.
Thanks, Steve. Keeping your body clean is the #1 way to stay germ and disease-free and live a healthy lifestyle. Here's some helpful tips on how to stay clean in a dirty world. I'm going to introduce you to my comrade and a life cast of my deceased husband. It is exact, and I should know. But he had bugs covering his entire body, and I know that because I went to a skin specialist, and she showed me some of these cockroach-like creatures that crawl all over a section of his skin that I kind of took as a sample. And what I would do is when he would sleep at night, I would spray him down and spray him. Coincidentally, it is true that some of the sprays I used did contain DDT, which has now been banned, and so that can cause death, poisoning through the skin. The skin is an organ, which we found out. Funk, funk. So here's to keeping clean and stay away from filth and lead a healthy lifestyle.
Happy Polylodges.
Well, it's been a disastrous week for President Clinton. His party lost control of the House and Senate, and 31 governorships are now in Republican hands. The only bright spot? He was completely exonerated in the murder of Bob Crane.
Sup, puto?
Sup, bitches.
This is our street, bitches!
Oh, what a pickle. You know, Bob.
Over here, Larry.
You know, Bob. I think we need Cordy for this one. I'll be right back.
Larry, watch out for the... Are you okay? You know, Dexter, while I try to get Larry out of the sink, I want you to listen to a story about 3 boys named Rack, Shack, and Benny who were in a pickle just like yours.
Frog goes into a bank to get a loan. Imagine. So the frog goes up to the lady, and she has a little name tag on, as they do. It says Whack. So her name is Mrs. Whack. Mm-hmm. So, can I get a loan? I don't know. You're a frog. Well, I want a loan. Well, what's your name? Kermit. You're not Kermit the Frog. No, no, no. I was named after him. The name's Kermit Jagger. My father's Mick Jagger, and my mother's a frog. He fucked a frog. and I'm his offspring. You see? Well, anyways, I want a loan for a lily pad. Well, you can't, I don't know if you can have one. Do you have any collateral? Well, I have this. The frog pulls out a little shiny pink elephant, you know, and a little shiny pink elephant. So Mrs. Whack looks at it, and her name's Patty. I don't think this is much collateral, you know, but I'll talk to the bank manager about it, you know. frog out there, Kermit Jagger, gave me this damn thing. Did you have any idea what this is? The bank manager says, what is this? This is a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog alone. His old man's a rolling stone.
If you're like me, you get chronic orgasms everywhere you go. Ain't a damn thing that doesn't get me off. It's happening. Then my doctor helped me reclaim my vagina with Come Down. Now I can finally ride buses with children.
Peter Hummel, also known as Peter Piper, plays the pipes almost every day in the southern Ontario town of Fergus.
I am a firm believer in support and frontline workers. The purpose for me was to gather support for them.
The town isn't shy about its Scottish roots. And now Peter has become a staple with his evening shows.
Since Pete's been playing, it's brought us together, and we've
one big family.
Yeah, we're one big family now.
The intent was to spread joy, but it turns out some neighbors would rather not hear the pipes.
I can't watch TV. I have to close the window.
This neighbor says that in fact, it's the backyard practices that are the most disruptive.
Nothing against bagpipes if you want to play them, but respect your neighbors.
Splinter is one of two neighbors who told CBC News they filed formal noise complaints.
Started to get lots of vulgarity, lots of swearing, air horns going off, quasi-threats about, where the bagpipes could go.
I've sworn at him a few times. That's just out of frustration because he wouldn't quit. I'm sorry for doing that, but I mean, if he wants to be ignorant, then I'll be ignorant back.
With the help of a friend, Peter had this lawn sign made. More than 85 were sold for charity throughout the region.
Everyone knows piping isn't a crime.
Peter says he received a total of 5 visits from provincial police and regional bylaw informing him of noise complaints. He was told he wasn't breaking any rules.
You're not allowed to do noises that might impact your neighbors after 9 o'clock. But at 7 o'clock, there is no real bylaw.
So I kind of said, I'm not going to stop doing this till the pandemic's over. I'm still doing it.
Peter has since toned down the outdoor practice time, and the complaints have stopped for now.
Promotional consideration provided by Tully's Pizza House for Children. Yeah, kids, come and drop them off at Tully's. They have games and pizza. Just don't look Tully in the eye and it'll leave your kids be. He has a big gray beard. He never hurt anybody, never hurt a fly. He's just an old geezer. He'll take care of him. He'll call you if there's a problem.
No description.
For those who've gathered on the shore of this English pond, it's like being an eyewitness to the rebirth of a species. 2 beavers, a male and a female, are getting a new home in a place that hasn't seen a beaver in a very long time.
It's all new for them, but we'll give them time to adjust, but I think they'll be very happy here. This is why in Britain we're really excited to bring this species back.
Beavers in Britain were hunted to extinction in the Middle Ages, more than 500 years ago. But thanks to conservationists who've pushed to change laws and get government backing, they're slowly on the rebound.
I think there's still a nervousness about seeing this species widely released everywhere. So these projects will demonstrate to people what beavers do and don't do. I'd say we've not seen this species for several hundred years. So there's lots of rumours, there's lots of suspicion, there's lots of misinformation.
Canadian, please.
Ooh, Mr. Canadian.
Mr. Canuck. Where's your pet beaver? Right here. Attack.
I am Canadian!
Rasheen Campbell Palmer is responsible for Britain's beaver resurgence. Some people even call her Britain's Beaver Lady.
They give me pleasure.
Here we go, guys.
Do I like beavers? Beavers are ingenious animals, although I'd rather their ingeniousness was not done here.
It was in terms of doing Beatles impressions. So when you want to do John, you talk like this, it's sort of up there. But when you do Paul, it's up there like that, you know, it's sort of much more. And then when you do George, it's sort of over here. And Ringo's right at the front like that, you see. So that was my 4 Beatles in your mouth trick.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd.
The Chicago Cubs are being accused of throwing the World Series. Don't I know it? Time to go get some hooch and some dames, sure.
Don't look at his eyes. They're laser beams.
No, wait! I'm not a robot. I'm British.
오늘 우리나라는 고기압과 북부지방에 있는 약한 소기압골의 영향으로 대부분 지방에서 조록해인 날씨였으며 해산 함흥에서는 약간의 비가 내렸습니다.
Aho! Young warrior. Looks as though you've tasted the white man's lead.
It's only paintballs.
I've had many brothers and sisters meet the same fate in my time.
Are you Crazy Horse or sitting?
No. I'm not one of those awesome guys. No, I'm more of your unknown warrior. Yeah. You know my name? William Knifeman. I was at the Battle of Little Bighorn. That's right. I didn't kill anybody, but I fought bravely. Well, I didn't actually fight. I actually didn't even get into the fight itself. But I came over that hill real rugged like, I saw Custer like that. That yellow hair, he was sitting there. Son of the morning star, that guy right there. Fuck, I really hated him. So I went after him. But then the damn horse hit a gopher hole, fucking rolled over and squashed me. I died there. This horse actually, little shit. And now I'm meant to travel the spirit world, find lost souls like you. The spirit world, it's cold. My nipples are always hard. I'm always hungry.
Got it.
Being a warrior, it's not always easy. You and your thuggy-ass friends, what are you doing for your people? It's easy to be bad. It's hard to be a warrior with dignity. Remember that. In my time, we gave everything. We died for our people. We died for our land. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fight for? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But for real though, listen to what I said. Marinate on that. Oh. Let's go. Ha! Fuck.
This is a sick baby production.
2021. Oh.
Don't worry, he survives.